Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be speaking about news, some great topics, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. So again, welcome and get ready for the LDM show. I'm so sorry. I just threw a blank. But anyway, get ready for the LDM show right here on the LDM network. Again, hello and welcome to the LDM show. Hope you guys had I can't even say a warm day. There's no more warm days. You know, it's going to be 40s to the 50s each week, each day for this whole remaining of the week. And then next week the top will rise up to 50 to 60 degrees. And that's only in the middle of the week. That's it. So get ready for the cold. I hope if y'all not ready, y'all better be ready. Or how we say, be ready so we don't have to get ready. So that means your vehicles start getting, making sure they have the correct antifreeze inside, making sure they have the correct oil that doesn't freeze, making sure your wires are covered. There's a lot of stuff that you need to start doing. And if you're going to be crazy enough to drive your vehicle in the snowstorms, make sure you have those season tires, or at least the chain. So, and then in your house, make sure you tape up the hole in the windows and stuff. Oh, my bad. Yeah, and always in the wintertime, please, just like the summer, check up on your elderlies, because at least in the summer there are times they can go outside by themselves, even though it's kind of hot. But in the winter they would not go outside. So this is when you really, really check up on them, especially elderlies that live in the project buildings. If you know they don't have no heat in that building, help them out. Help them out. Even if they're not your family, but you know them. You know what I'm saying? You know that they're in the building. So. But I want to get to some news out here. For you guys that didn't hear, some guy lit up the Fox News Christmas tree. What was it, over the weekend or something like that? Couple days. Yeah, last week, right? Anyway, he was sent home, no bail, no nothing. Yeah, it was let go, no bail, no need for bail, R&R. I don't know why, but that's not the reason why I really bring it up. The reason I bring it up is because Meghan McCain is on the hot plate, and if we would have had a topic called hot plate, the hot plate would have probably popped up. But she's on the hot plate, and the reason why she's on the hot plate is because she defended the person that lit up the tree. And she said, well, no one got hurt, and the firemen's turned it off fast. So that means if I go out in the street and I shoot and I start shooting in the around the people and don't hit nobody, I shouldn't go to jail, because I'm like, well, nobody got hit, nobody died. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the reason why she's on the hot plate, because that was a stupid comment to say. Of course, no one got hurt. It's okay. No, it's not.
I guess she's trying to be positive.
No. Well, today is about positivity as well. I'm going to be speaking about why the government doesn't want us to be positive. That's the one thing, but after the news. But that was the one thing. So she's on the hot plates from other celebrities too, stating that she should have not stated that, because it's not the fact of someone did or did not get hurt, it's the fact of what he did. So you know what I'm saying? So,
Did they share the reason why?
well, they in the news they're putting he's a radical Republican. Why is it when it's a Republican they are radical, but when a Democrat does this, it's something wrong. Maybe he needs help, or you know what I'm saying? Come on, people. And then again, I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna keep on saying, you're left, you're right, you're up, you're down. Whoever works for the government is not for you. So stop acting like, our Democrat is no, it's our Republican is good. They are no good. Republican, Democrats, the damn janitors in the White House, everyone there is out for themselves, okay? They're not for the people. So let's stop that. But also, today, NYPD made a massive sweep with stores that were selling scooters. I seen the ones that were in 149 and 3rd Avenue. I posted up a video on the LDM Facebook page. They went into the stores. I asked the sergeant and the captain that was on board what was going on, and they said they're just seizing some of these questionable scooters. So I asked them, are you really taking the scooters out from the stores because they're questionable, or you're trying to close down on some of these bikes running around in the streets since you can't stop them? He had no answers. You know what I'm saying? But which is the truth. To me, I think, or, when they seize something, they put it up for auction. So, they might be selling them, and then the money goes to, the city and the police. Or they'll probably take them and put some police on scooters. You never know. You never know. I won't mind. Get some of these police on scooters to stop these damn bikers and scooters running all around when they were, you're supposed to stop for red lights. They don't listen. Some of them are not secure. Some of them not insured, and they're hitting cars hitting them. Come on. It needs to be. You're not Japan and you're not the Philippines, okay? So let's stop this, all right? Because over there, they can ride in the scooter with no stoplights, no traffic lights, and they don't get hurt. I was amazed when I seen it. I'm like, there's a lot of traffic and people running. Even old people with walkers were like going across the street with no problems. So come on, over here, But anyway, that's what happened today. I don't know how many they took, but when I was there, I counted 20 bikes from 2 stores. That's a lot. That's a lot of bikes. So I feel sorry for the store owners, because you thought you were doing good, But I guess you didn't. It didn't work. No.
No license, no.
He didn't comment. So I'm gonna try to figure out what happened. But I don't know. We are live. I gotta share it on my page. I don't even know if I shared it on the LDM page, but I'll share it again on the LDM page. But hello, everyone that's watching. Again, they took some of the bikes from some stores on 149. I guess they didn't have the correct paperwork, and they seized them. Like I said, I seen 20 bikes on the police NYPD's tow trucks. But again, we're talking about news real quick before I go into the good topics. Biden moves to forward the vaccine mandates, even though he's still having lawsuits by their own government and by the people that are working for the governments. Even though he's still got all these lawsuits coming, he's still trying his best to mandate vaccines. Listen, I'm going to tell you, and I'm just going to skip it real quick. The laws are written for a reason. And one of the laws that they have, and when they swear the presidents in short terms, I'm not going to say the legal terms because that's not saying it all. In short terms, listen, you're the president, but you don't got power to go over the laws that have already been written. So therefore, you cannot go against the amendments or the Constitution of the United States. You don't have the power of that. You're not God. So that's why he's getting sued. In case anybody wants to know, good or bad, You might think the way I said it is because I probably don't like Biden. I don't like no government officials, presidents and all that, because they're not for us. So, I say the right and the wrong. Now, if he does something right, I'm going to be right here speaking about he's doing this right. But Biden, no, you're doing it wrong. Well, you're not doing it wrong. The people that are whispering in your ears are doing it wrong, and you're following them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is going on, Or since he's a little senile, they probably said, remember, Biden? You said that you were going to go. Yeah, I did say that, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and also, even when the scientists, now this is the problem I'm having. Before, people say, don't be listening to facts, listen to science. Now, all of a sudden, scientists says that your immune system is the prime effect to fight the virus. Even though they said that, now all of a sudden he's still, on top of that, wants to mandate the shots, the vaccine, and then he also says, don't believe science, believe facts. So where do you get the facts from? How are you going to get the facts? By science. Someone has to, put it together. Even if it's not science, it could have been the neighborhood crackhead. He put it together. But it's still facts. You got to get facts by somebody putting something together. Scientists put it together. They gave you the facts. Now, all of a sudden, don't listen to science, listen to facts. So how you get the facts? Let me know, Biden. I'm still puzzled about that. It's not about getting across the street. It's about going in the street to get to the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what? You just changed everything around. It's the same thing. Come on, people. All right, let me get to some of these questions out here. If you got questions about what I said or what I like, but hey, Frankie all day. Are the lawsuits from the government officials who don't want the vaccine? No, actually, the lawsuit is from the NYPDs and all that. But remember, the NYPDs, half of them still got the vaccination, and they still suing. It's not because of the vaccination, and it's not because that they forcing them. Is because if you let them get away with one thing, they get away with everything else. So you're going against the person's amendment and constitution. So you're telling them, listen, we're the land of the free, but you're on the land of the free to do what I tell you to do. That's basically what's going on. So that's why a lot of the people are suing, down to the cops, and they try to keep it on the hush-hush. NYPD, the doctors, nurses, all these people, the frontliners who were heroes yesterday and are zeros today. These are the ones that are basically suing a lot. And people in jobs because they lost their job because they don't want to get vaccinated. And you're forcing them to do something to their own body. So you can say, I want to keep this baby, but you're not allowed to say, I don't want something inside me. I don't want a shot inside me. You see how that works? It's like totally. I know people are like, oh, that's oranges and bananas. Basically the same thing. It's inside my body, right? So, but yeah, it's all officials. And on top of that, since March to December, 1,105 deaths, right? Seems like a lot if I say 1,000 something. That's not really a lot. But 103,000 people got it. So 103,000 people got it, but only 1,000 died. See, these are the numbers you need to tell people. Don't be like, oh, 95% of the people, because people get scared. Again, 0.09. So that means out of 10 people, you're probably a half of that person will probably die. Basically, because it's not even a 0.1, it's a 0.09. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? A finger of a person. So, but that's the reason. But anyway, good news. Starbucks in Buffalo has become a union, the first United States company to become a union. That's big up to Starbucks. But is it a really big up? Because unions can destroy a company or they can make a company. That's why a lot of companies don't want to do a union. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be the most popular guy in your job, bringing coffee to people, all that, but you suck at your job. but they can't fire you because the union wants to protect you. So now, as a company man, I'm losing money because I can't fire homeboy. So again, sometimes the unions screw up. Sometimes they make your business grow. But that's why a lot of companies are not doing it. Now, is anyone else going to follow? Is McDonald's and all these other people going to follow? I don't know. Well, U.S. companies are like franchise companies. You know, McDonald's and all these. These are U.S. companies where they are franchised all over the world, but they're not government. You know, like government post office. They're all around the world, but they are government. You know what I mean? So that's why they say U.S. company. And they owned by U.S., owners, and they established here in U.S. You're right. Well, they call it U.S. company. They don't call it American company. Business cartels, I guess. They don't want to call it American. But anyway, congratulations to Starbucks. And there's only one Starbucks, not all the Starbucks. Starbucks in Buffalo. That franchise has become a union. I don't know if the other Starbucks will follow, so, but, yeah. And General Motors is trying to work with a rare earth metal for their electric cars. So now they won't have to be using electric. Because people were like, oh, electric. But it's not the song. It's not Electric Boogie. Damn, I just showed my age. But anyway, it's not the song. So to use electric, you still got to use power from somewhere to generate from the earth. So now they're trying to use rare earth metals. But you see what I said, right? They're trying to save the earth by not using too much electric. So they're going to use a rare metal, earth metal. Thank you for not trying to destroy the earth. Congratulations, you did real good. But that's what I have for today for the news. I was just sitting there and thinking about all these stuff that they not telling you in the news that is going on, but it is going on. So again, that was the news. But let's get to some great topic here. I can't really see all the comments that pop up, but see, now I have to refresh all the time. So, and shout out to Frankie all day. He's going to be a part of my son's show. He was singing with him. It's on season 2. It's called the Do Re Mi episode. So keep a lookout on that. They were so cute singing together. You can check out Raiden's World on Instagram. There's some pictures up there as well. So, but one of the questions that my co-host, who's not here today, matter of fact, let me bother her a little bit because she had to go. She was driving far distance, almost 6-7 hours. She had to stop to go change her oil. My question is, why women see an oil light in their car and they just think it's a decoration?
Why are you generalizing that it's just women?
Put the mic, make sure that they can hear you. What you just said?
Why are you generalizing that it's just women?
It's basically a survey says what was that? 4 out of 5 women love to see the red light. No, but why do people in general see a red light, oil light pop up and they be thinking, I got a couple of months? No, if the red light pops up, that means that oil is way down. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to pop up because it's looking pretty. It's telling you to stop and go change. So change that oil. But yeah, she had to change her oil, so she has hours to come by. So she had to add an extra hour because she couldn't she couldn't know what the red light meant. I don't know. But before I get to the topic of the day, also today is about positivity and why the government doesn't want you to have that positivity. And this is what I noticed. A lot of times, I'm going to give you some surveys, right? 1 out of 5 ghetto kids, black and brown kids, would not make it by the time they're 21, right? 1 out of 5 people would get a heart attack by tomorrow. 1 out of 6, they always say 1 out of, you know that? But those are all negatives. Why can't they say 4 out of 5 black and brown kids will make it in the world? Why they can't say the positive like that? 4 out of 5 men will not get a heart attack. Right? 4 out of 5 young men would reach past 21 and would never go to jail. Why can't they say those positive things instead of saying the negative way of saying 1 out of 5 would not make it in this world? They do it in the schools. They do it in the media. They do it in the government. Well, obviously, I just named 3 things that are part of the government. They do not want you to have positivity, because if you have positivity in your life and positivity of the way you're thinking, you will start noticing that the government is not for you. The media be lying. So, you start gathering all these facts, and then you guys gather together and become a force that they can't even deal with. And you take back your world. But I always, I seen that today when I was looking at the news, and the person said in the Bronx, 1 out of 5 kids die each day. And I'm like, okay, so that means there's 4 kids that survive. Why can't we say that? Why can't we say 4 out of 5 kids survive in the Bronx every single day?
Well, because the truth of the matter is, people like negative news.
They need to stop it.
People gravitate towards things that are sad, that are, that are tragic. It caught your attention when they said that, so,
They need to stop. They need to definitely stop saying the negative ways so people can start being more positive. This is what I'm trying to say. If we tell them, listen, we're not going to start listening to your negativity all the time in the news, with your surveys. And who the hell is doing these surveys? You sounded like Family Feud. We asked 100 men, and you know what I'm saying? No. Let's start thinking positive, because in this world, we definitely need positivity. And we definitely need to tell people we're not going to be thinking this way anymore. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the whole pandemic happened, they started saying how many people died, but they didn't really give you the percentage of how many people were living. And if they would have done that, nobody would have been scared. They would have lived their life, understanding it. They would have lived their life cleaning their hands, but they would have not been like, panicking and fighting and arguing. But they did it the negative way, and everybody got scared. Because honestly, let's talk honestly. If they would have told you only 0.9 people are dying from the virus, would you have been scared? I'll take a minute. I know the answer. No. Just like when the planes crashed a couple of times in the 70s and 80s and 90s, what they said, planes are safer than driving. You started taking the planes all over again without thinking about if it was going to crash or not. You know what I mean? Lucky there ain't that many crashes. So, maybe their facts is right. Or they're not telling us. It can be either or. But if they would have said, other things, but there's a car crash all the time. But if they would have told you 3 out of 5 people die in a car crash every single minute, you probably will not even go in the car. So anytime, this is a thing from me to you guys that are watching, anytime you hear a survey, the media, the schools, or the government, because all 3 of them are together, they tie together, if you hear them say 1 out of 5 kids will not make it, 1 out of 5 girls will become pregnant, you tell them, okay, so that means 4 out of 5 will not. See their face. See how they change their face. They be like, no, but we're not speaking about that though. Yeah, exactly. You're not speaking about the positive of the area. You're speaking to the negative, getting people scared. 1 out of 5 people are getting mugged in the Bronx. That's what they were saying. Every single night, 1 out of 5 people are getting. Okay, so that means 4 people that pass by is not. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you hear a negative, try to turn into that positive. Try to turn it around, and you see how things start looking different.
No, that's why some people that I personally know, they stop listening to the news.
Yes, we don't hardly even
They
look at the news.
stop, like, monitor their social media presence because
Mm-hmm.
it could really give you anxiety. Like the numbers that you hear, all this news that are people dying and all that, it takes a toll on your mental health. So,
Yes, it does. And with the numbers started coming out when, if you notice, a lot more when the virus came out. They started realizing more and more that by them showing you numbers and showing you graphs, you get scared more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, if you tell me, yo, if we go to that park, we're gonna have mad fun. I go the opposite. Okay, so then if we don't go to that park, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like I always think of the opposite. So if someone tells me 1 out of 5 people are gonna die tomorrow, I'm like, okay, so who's the 4 that survives? I want to go with them. You know what I'm saying? I want to be one of those 4. I'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can I be number 3, man? I want to be the 3rd one inside because 1 out of 5, I don't know if it's the first one or the last one. But if I'm in the middle, I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I always think of and I make jokes about it and everything because of that reason. Because if you cannot joke about it, you will not really see the nonsense that are happening. You know? Because guaranteed there's somebody that's watching right now did not realize that 1 out of 5 means 4 out of 5. They probably didn't even realize that. Now they're going to put on Facebook, I was this old when I found out on the LDM show that when they say 1 out of 5, it really probably means 4 out of 5. You were this year old. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, people.
yeah, no, that's why you really have to screen what you watch, screen what you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would like to always throw negative energy around you, and then if
Yes.
you let them, then you go crazy. So, watch who's you're surrounding yourself with.
Yeah, especially since we're speaking about positivity. Surround yourself. I hear that all the time. Surround yourself with positive people, and the negative people is the one that's saying it. How are you going to say surround yourself with positive people, and then you're there, the one that's talking about, nah, don't go over there, girl. You're going to do this. This is going to do wrong. Now you're already shooting out the negative. So you need to leave my circle because you're the one that not supposed to be in my circle. You just told me surround myself with positive people, and then you're going to jump with a negative thing. You need to go. So when people repeating the same thing everybody else saying, if that person is no good for you, let them go. If this circle is not the greatness, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because they only repeat what everybody else says. Repeating what people say is great. Repeating what people do, that is strong. That's strength. Because I can repeat anything. Matter of fact, you can rewind this video 3 times to learn what I said, and then you can repeat it. Doesn't mean it's going to do good for you because you're not doing, You know how they say, listen, you hear me, but you're not listening? Well, you're repeating but not doing. So what's the point of you repeating things that people are saying? Because I hear that a lot. Oh, cut your circle off. If that person don't like you, so what? I don't like them. And then they put it on the next post. That person is no good anyway. Blah, blah. He must be liking you because you keep posting up about the person. 2 times. That's it. That's all you need to do. You know what I mean? That's it. And then keep it on moving. So, I don't know. Positivity. Minds of a and I it's hard to say and do because with my mental illness, I guess they call it, it's kind of hard to fight it. But then I do find a way how to fight it. The other day, what I did, I stood home, right, Mama? And I had to reach out to my wife. I can't take it. My anxiety was up, the depression. I couldn't even leave my house. But I had to figure out a way how to fight it. So if I can do it, why can't people do it? You know what I mean? Find that positivity in your life. Stop listening to the 1 out of 5. Listen to the 4 out of 5 that could do it. So this is the news for today. 4 out of 5 kids in the Bronx will make it past 21. 4 out of 5 girls would not be pregnant at the age of a teenager. 4 out of 5 black and brown men will not have a heart attack today. See how positive that was? How great that sounded? That's how you got to listen to it, okay? That's my a little thing to you guys to help you guys out. So any comments out there, let me know. Write them down. Type them up.
Okay, Apollonia said, I surround myself with positive, drama-free people who aren't spewing conspiracy theories.
Hey, so you're hanging around with the wrong man. Because I throw it out there. No, I don't throw conspiracies. I throw facts of what I see or what I hear, and then I let you draw the conclusions to it. Because, again, your theories and your opinions and everything is like art. Everyone will see something different of it. So you cannot please everyone. You know, I can even take this phone right now and go down the hill. As a matter of fact, in high school, we had let him rest in peace, my best friend. We had like a philosophy and psychiatry type of thing that we had to do. So I went to 4th Street, this park that's around the area. No skylights, no big buildings, just trees. And it's right next to BNR, the camera place. No, that's 34th Street. I said 4th Street. 34th Street. Yeah, B&H. I looked up, and I said, oh, my God. Things are they're just throwing things out the windows, man. And I'm looking up. People looked up, too, and went around the glass that was on the floor. Didn't see the glass fall, but just believed what I said because I said it so well. And then they probably went and told their friends, and they don't go there. They're throwing bottles. From where? From the building. Did you notice there's no buildings? Oh. Because you don't want to read more into it. You just want to be held, your hands be held. Positivity, think positive. So that's what I got to say. What else can help you think positive? Hello, Real G. Hello, Erica. Let me get here and see. I can't, like I said, I can't really see. I'm trying to see all the people here. Hey, Real G, how's it going? So, and congratulations, she's hitting another year, doing her thing. So congratulations. Hey, sis, it's on the line. Hey, Rhea. Hey, Apollonia. And so far, that's the only ones I can see. I can't see all of them. But yeah, there are other ways to think positive. The other day, my son didn't have his laptop because he didn't charge it. So he, little kids, they cried a little. So I told him, did your tears charge the laptop? He said, no. I said, so then what was the purpose? If you can't control something, what was the purpose of it? Then he realized, yeah, that's all right. Next time it dies, then I have to figure out something else to do. Exactly. Your laptop dies, use a paper and pen. You know what I'm saying? Share the laptop with your neighbor. There's ways to go around it. The first thing in the human mind is to frustrate about it. You know? Oh, what I'm going to do. Oh, this and that. I can't. Personally, I have to try not to do that because of my depression and anxiety. It will kick in and it will go overdrive. So I try my best to think of, positivity. Yeah, I flip like about 2-3 minutes, I'll flip. My wife knows. I'm like, what? Oh, my God. How I'm going to do this? How I'm going to do this? And then I got to realize, ooh, wait, hold up. Back it up. I hear the truck, doot, doot. You know, you got to back it up sometimes. But positivity, yeah, you back it up. You back it up. So,
Like he said, people have plenty of will, but we coddle people too much that they're rewarded for bad behaviors, and we have something justifiable for everyone's lack of will.
yes, and that's true. And Shirley said, losing taste and smell will force you to appreciate what you have.
That's true.
Yeah. So, you know, what question? What's the question?
So we have a question. So during this pandemic, what do you realize? Like, what's that?
What
big
did you learn?
aha- Yeah, what is that big aha moment?
Yeah. Not only that, what was the one thing that you always stressed about that now you be like, why did I do those things? You know, because the pandemic opened your eyes a lot. You know, so yeah. Question answer below, and let's see. But the small things. Yeah, I know a lot of people were probably realizing, oh wow, I really need to stay with this job. Now I lost a job, I can't pay these bills. But when you were in the job, you didn't even care, right? That was one of the things a lot of people, But me personally, I learned that's a lot of lazy people in this world, especially in New York. They did not want to go back to work, and they still don't want to go back to work. They want free, free, free. If the world was free, you have your own island. That's where it's free. You want free stuff. Go to the jungles and stuff like that. They free. You can free to run around, be naked, not care in the world. Just don't be pissed that a tiger, or lion, or somebody is chasing you. But that's the whole give and take. You got freedom, but then you're gonna get attacked by animals. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to pay bills or nothing like that, be homeless. You don't want to pay bills or nothing. Bills got to be paid. So, and another thing, since we're going into the winter, you have people that are collecting all this unemployment and thinking, okay, since it's not going to run out, probably I can collect it. That unemployment comes from your retirement money. I hope you know that. That unemployment comes, so when you get, well, I'm talking to the wrong people. A lot of the people in New York, the ghetto areas, they don't even know what retirement is. Because Spanish people, we were like, what's that retire? I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Spanish old people, they still work. They don't care, especially some of the old men, Not now. I'm not talking about this generation, the old generation. They still be working. Or they go to their job, be like, sir, you don't work here no more. Yeah, I know. I just helping right here. My friend, he's still here. Don't worry about it. And they said my grandfather was one of them. I'm like, abuelo, you don't even work in the building no more. You still come over here to hang out. Yeah. Para ver, that's how you used to say it. Chachu. I just, But in all realities, that comes out of your retirement money. So when you go to retire, you have nothing. And they still going to tax you more later to get all that money back. So don't think that all this free money that you're getting is free. But didn't your parents, well, I can't say the parents nowadays, but back in the days, our parents, my age people, our parents, they told us nothing in this world is free. Nothing. But the kids having kids these days, they don't know what that meant. But us, I know Miss, Apollonia, Frankie probably, Miss Phillips, Erica, the older ones that are watching right now heard that before. Nothing is free. Even when you're having friends, I found that out. They give you something, and then later on in a couple years, yo, can you do me a favor? Nah. Damn, man. Remember back in 1912, I was helping you. Like, what? You gave me that. You said it was just for me. It was just free. I didn't know I had to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, out there. But again, I don't understand why you happy because you're getting unemployment. They're gonna take it out of your retirement and stuff like that. So and it goes right back in. And then if you're taking the money out because it's your money. You know, hey, I put in for all these years. And some people just started working, like some of these teenagers that are getting unemployment only worked a year. Talking about, yeah, I've been working all this time and they've been taking all my taxes. Listen, you only worked a year. Stop your little, you're still, what would you say? You're still wearing Pampers, or what other people say? You're still wet behind the ears. Come on now. You only been working a year. Us people that have been working since we were 18 years old, and right now I'm 25, these are the things that you have to worry about. Yeah, I said it. I'm 25 twice. But but one of the questions that we had on board was, what are some of the expectations your parents made you feel guilty about not living up to? That was the question done by my co-host there. She wanted to find out. You, Rhea, what was one of them? You don't have none?
I don't have anything.
That your mom set goals and you never,
No.
that you feel like,
If anything, it wasn't an expectation. I mean, my father didn't expect it, but it was sort of like thrown out there that when I grow up, he wants me to be a lawyer. And I want to be a lawyer too, but that didn't happen. So, if anything, that. But really, it wasn't like something that was pushed. It was just something that's thrown like, oh, become a lawyer. Blah,
Frankie said, I think it's like many things we're not prepared for, like men's not knowing something about babies. See, I can't even give an example, laugh out loud, because I don't know. Those are things that you learn during the course of the thing. But yeah, well, you didn't become a lawyer, but you married one that was almost a lawyer. So, it's, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much.
I don't know about that.
But the question was, what are some expectations that your parents made for you, well, made you feel guilty about not accomplishing? Not living it up to it. I don't know. Like Spanish parents, they don't really be like, oh, you disappointed me. I feel offended about this. Those are probably the new parents now, But the Spanish parents, they don't tell you like that. They tell you without telling you. Let you have one of those siblings that made it in the world and you didn't. Oh, you coming for Thanksgiving? Yeah. All right, that's all right. Yeah, just come. Don't worry about bringing nothing, because your brother's gonna bring something. He's the one that has more money. They throw stuff in like that, like that's how they make you feel guilty. Oh, are you still working on that little simple job? Oh, okay. Yeah, because your brother is right now doing like 30 hours now, and he's getting paid for like 40. But that's good though. That's how the Spanish people be doing. They threw little hints in there and stuff. So.
Okay, so Frankie said, fortunately, I've exceeded what my mom hoped for me, and I've exceeded what I hoped for myself. Apollonia said, I made my own decisions. I could have been a fashion designer. My whole family wanted my mom to push me towards that as a child.
See.
And then Javier said, that question depends on the culture.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's definitely a culture thing. Because as a parent, the only thing that my son will disappoint me on, if he does something and don't give it his all. I don't care if he doesn't finish it. I don't care if he doesn't like it no more. He doesn't want to do it. But if he gives it his all, that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's the whole kit and caboodle. As long as he does his best, and hey, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. Because I try so many things, but if I don't like it, No. I'm just saying it's a figure of speech, but it just means that I tried so many things and I gave it my all. But if I succeed, I'm good, and I succeeded on some of the stuff that I like. You know what I'm saying? So you have to push yourself. If you don't push yourself, that's the only thing I can say as a parent. Lizzie. That's right. You're still welcome on the show. You can catch the last 3 seconds. Well, you know Spanish people, so I don't even have to bother. But you're always welcome to rewind when we're finished, and you can see the from the beginning. Real good topics we had today. I explained a couple of the news, a couple of the laws, and now we're talking about expectations. And positivity. The key word today is positivity. The word of the day is positivity.
That comment said, my parents didn't seem to care. They just wanted me out of the house.
Their expectation was at 18 years old, you best to go. And it's so funny, right? 18 you can go, but you're an adult, but you're not adult enough to drink. Listen, if you're throwing me out at 18, I got to drink or smoke. I got something I got to do in my life.
Javier said, your view is very Puerto Rican because in the PR culture, parents only want us to choose in whatever we choose.
Yes. Like I said, the Latin people, we don't even, and Latin dads, you know how they say they proud? White person will come and sit down. Son, you did real good there, son. I appreciate everything you do. Honey, Jill, come here. This boy has really succeeded in his life. I love you for that. I'm very proud, man. I even told your grandma that. Puerto Rican dad, mira, este tipo, yeah. Está bien. Go. I watch your TV. That's it. That's how you know your dad is proud. Ahí. And then when if you older and you drink, and you come into the house and he proud of you, oh yeah, Javier, está aquí. Go get a beer for me and you, man. Sit down. This is a good movie. That's how you know they're proud of you. You know what I'm saying? They don't say, hey, I'm proud of you. You just got to look for the signs of I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. Little fist bump. Oh, that's my boy right there. Look at him. So, it's different cultures, different ways. Some people need to hear the words. I don't need to hear the words. I just need to see the, To me, you speak about it. I'm like, be about it. Now I'm real, like, Spanish fathers won't probably even say nothing, but you come home, they throwing you like a party, and your boys are there, even though it's their boys. Hey, mi hijo llegó, he came, pam, 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 pam. Oh, vámonos, take that cerveza, va a beber. Who got the dominoes? You know what I'm saying? But that's how they saying that they're proud of you. Because they put you into their circle. They put you in the circle. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Javier said, my boss is from the Philippines, and he said that the parents are very specific. Parents pressure their kids into nursing, and when they don't follow their parents' dreams, it's disappointing to the parents. Is this true, Ria? So, well, there's some truth to it. There's a lot of families that want their kids to, to be not just nurses, but like to be on the medical field. They want them to be doctors, like the good paying.
But it's more
Good paying jobs.
it's more Japanese and Chinese that would disown you.
Well, Filipinos wouldn't. Your parents wouldn't disown you, but they won't. They on every gathering they would,
Like
throw it in your face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like this boy's son is now a nurse. Like, imagine if you
Hello?
had a heart attack, you should be good. Like,
Well, Filipinos are half Spanish, so didn't I just tell you the Spanish would throw it in your face? You'd be like, you're in a party and you're about to choke. Don't worry about it. I'm going to call your brother who's a doctor who can help you. Come here and help the janitor. He's choking. You know what I'm saying? But that's how half of them are. But, yeah. And before I go, I posted up something real quick on my page where, again, half of the stuff that I post up is because I analyze it while I'm walking around and I watch people. So sometimes I even just sit there and watch them in my car. I be looking at their body languages and stuff like that. Speaking of body language, guys, you need to start learning female body language because they turned you down way before you even said hello. Okay? So keep it moving. Know your level. But I seen this one guy that even online said, whoo. Matter of fact, I even posted it up about my brother-in-law who has 15 girls now. No, I'm just joking. He has only 3. Well, he has 2 and 1 on the way. And I put a not even a shotgun because they got 3. He had a semi-automatic with a bulletproof and said, this is my dad's life. Because the shotgun is only for one girl. Now you need a semi-automatic because he got 3 girls. But that just rang something in my head today when I seen and I heard this guy say, oh, my God, I got a daughter. I got to make sure she understands not to be outside. And then I seen this little girl freezing her butt talking to a boy that he's 1 out of the 5 that would never make it. He's not one of the 4 out of 5 that will make it. No. But you're freezing your butt off, looking kind of crazy in the corner talking to this kid. So I posted up, why do we keep saying, if I have a daughter, I will have to teach her how to be a woman or a lady? Why can't it be, oh, since I only have a son, let me teach him how to treat a girl like a lady? Why can't we do that? We can't, right? Because, again, different scenario. If a female, your daughter does it, oh, what are you talking about? You got a boyfriend. You're only 25. You can't have a boyfriend yet. A boy has a girlfriend. You be like, what? You got a girlfriend? It's about time. 16 years old, don't even have a girlfriend. See the difference?
Well, because the world is sexist. That's what it is.
But again, and these are for fathers that have sons only. Instead of saying, wow, lucky I don't have my girl because then I have to teach her how to be a lady. Why don't you say, whoo, lucky I got 4 boys that I can teach them how to treat a girl like a lady. That would be nice, right? Just a little hint there. Just a little hint there. You know what I'm saying? I know I got fathers that be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. No. I got a son, and sometimes I'll be like, don't bring that one home. Don't bring this one home. But if I had a daughter, I'll be telling her the same thing. You ain't bringing that type of person home. You ain't bringing this one home. And I said type, not race. Type. You know what I'm saying? I test them as soon as they walk through the door. A guy walks through the door to take out my daughter. The hands have to come out to a shake. Not a pound, not a fist pump, not a head bob. Hey, what's up, Pops? Pops, I don't even know you. Click, doors closed. Female comes to my house to be with my son. Handshake, and it has to be a handshake like this, because that's how females shake. Not a head bop. A greeting. And not even a greeting not a proper greeting to me. A female comes to the house, you have to have a proper greeting to the wife, to the mother of the house. A boy has to have a proper greeting to the man of the house.
Why does it have to be the mom or the dad? Both?
No, it's both, but I'm saying more of a proper greeting to, especially the father of the house. Well, you, man or female, you walk through that door, you better be like, boom. Because the father, again, the Spanish father won't say that he don't like the person. He just gives you hints. You hearing sharp knives and what he's doing? Oh, he's just sharpening his sword in the kitchen. Like, what? Sword? Did you say sword, not a knife? He walking about talking about, where's the bullets? Where's the bullets? That's how Spanish fathers do. Or now they be like, Diablo. I remember when this guy came to try to take my daughter out that one week. Did he ever come back out from the hospital that day? Oh, okay. No. Oh, so where y'all going? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, different races, different ways. But we're running out of time here. How many minutes we got? Huh? Okay, so we got 3 minutes left, guys. Again, refresh the page of what I was saying. We're talking about positivity, different ways of growing up, and I'm going to say this one more time. Instead of hoping you don't have a daughter to teach them how to be a lady, teach your men's how to treat them like a lady. Write that down. Write it down. And for some of y'all that have the captions on the bottom, pause it so you can spell it correctly. So it can drill in your head. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way in heck that a boy is going to tell the girl, come on and sneak outside. So you're not treating her like a lady. You're treating her like a, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that boy in the middle of the corner talking to the girl, seeing her shivering. Didn't really care if she's shivering or not. And the girl, but he likes me. If he liked you enough, he would have told you to go home before you catch the flu. There's video chat. You could have video chat him. Come on now.
And Javier have a very special message.
What's up?
And pull them pants above your asses.
Yeah. Matter of fact, all y'all new senators and when are y'all going to be doing like New Jersey? Having against the law. Come on. I don't want to see you. Listen, if you're going to wear your pants down, that's on you. But you know that they got a sale in these dollar stores and everything with underwears. Get a new one because you got these holes, you got the dirty. Nobody wants to see that. Come on. Nobody wants to see that. But, guys, thank you guys for watching, commenting. Wow. Half of the comments I couldn't get to, but I just noticed it says 56 comments.
Yeah, Apolon just said, or at least have an ass if you're going to SAG.
Right? Got no butt. But that also goes with some of these females. Stop trying to wear what the other girls are wearing when you don't have a butt. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the iron board look is not in. You know what I'm saying? That iron board look is not in. And also, females, stop. And I'm going to say it one more time. Stop with the fake butts. You can tell they are fake. Goodness great. I'm going to walk around with a lighter, Jamimo. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Javier. With that said, remember to like our page, subscribe to our social medias, and make sure you click on that notification. That way I don't have to bother you and send you texts when I'm on. You can always know when we're on. But we have great shows here on the LDM Network. Check me out on Roku TV as well. And we'll see you next week, hopefully a little bit warmer. Enjoy the one day that we're going to have. I think it's 50 or 60 degrees next week. So enjoy that day. See you next week. Have fun, stay warm, and drink some hot chocolate.